Hey everybody, Reich Polo Tech here. Today I'm going to do a review of the Allen Deluxe 4-bike hitch-mounted bike rack. Now I've been using this thing for over 2 years now, and I gotta say, I'm really impressed with it. I really love it. I use it quite often, and I'm gonna give you my review and my opinion on it here, and I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, please hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button and that little bell notification for me, and that way you'll get notifications as soon as I put out new videos. All right, let's get down to it here. All right, so this is what it looks like when it's all assembled together. You have a bolt here at the bottom, you have a cotter pin in the middle, 2 bolts in the middle here, a bolt at the top, and a cotter pin. Very simple assembly. Obviously mine's already put together because I've had it for over 2 years, but let me show you how it goes in here to the hitch. So you got a 2-inch place that goes into the 2-inch receiver. You slide it in, you stick your pin through to the other side, put your cotter pin in. Very super simple. The cotter pin at the top, you can pull that out, put this up and put the cotter pin back in here. There you go, now you're ready to go. You got 4 bike straps, 4 sets of straps here at the top for 4 separate bikes, and you're ready to get going. Super easy to take in and out. You can store it on here if you want. If you want to pull this cotter pin and keep it on your car, but you want to make it shorter in, take up less space in your garage if you have a slightly, not as deep of a garage. So you're probably asking, well, what is the second cotter pin for down here? Well, say for example that you have something in the back of your car that you need to get out while your bike rack is on. Well, lifting this up, it's not going to get past the bike rack, as you can see. So you pull this cotter pin down here, it pivots on the bottom bolt at the bottom, and you can tilt it back. Now this can also be done with the bikes on, and I'll show you that. Take this cotter pin off, hold the bike rack forward for a second, pull this pin out, and it will you can tilt the whole bike rack back like this, and it won't go all the way down to the ground like that, as you can see, but it pivots on this bottom thing, and it allows you to open the back hatch, grab whatever you need out, put it back in, tilt it back up. It's not light, depending on the number of bikes that you have in there, but it is definitely a neat feature in case you just have to grab something out real quick. So you're probably wondering, how easy is it to put it on there and get the bike strapped in? Well, I'm gonna show you. This is the biggest bike that I have. It is a mountain bike. Put it in the back. These rotate around. Just pop it in there. Let me zoom in on it so you can see it easier here. Basically, you just stick it through, stick it back through the top here, and you cinch it down. It's not going anywhere. And then you do the same one on the other one. Stick through, back through the top. Super easy and quick to get them on. Now 4 bikes will fit on here without any problem at all. You will have to stagger the handlebars and the pedals back and forth, one going one direction, one going the opposite direction, and then stagger them back and forth as you go out further. I don't have 4 bikes, but every once in a while we will take friends and grab one of their bikes as well and put it on there. So we have had 4 bikes on here. We do it every once in a while, but I'm going to show you 3 bikes because that's what my family has. So like I said, you take it and you'll slide it across into the saddles just like that. I like to put it on the bottom bar here just to get it up out of the way, and also gets this handlebar up above the seat a little bit just so they kind of mesh together a little bit easier. Otherwise they kind of hit each other and it makes it really hard to get them all on. But once again, strap it in. Strap it in and go grab the other bike. All right, so I got the 3rd bike here. And you'll figure out the best way to put your bikes on here as you do it a couple of times. strap that on. This one I go on, sorry, let me slide it back. This one I kind of go on the bottom one as well, through here, just because it's really fat through this area here. And I think the strap would reach all the way around, but it would just be very close to the end. So I like to have a little more slack in it and go across the bottom one here. All right, so there's 3 bikes on, no problem. Obviously, plenty of room here for the 4th bike if we needed to add another one on. So this is what it looks like from inside the car. I know that I was really curious about how much it obstructed the view behind the car with it all on there and all the bikes on there and everything. And I'll tell you, it barely does. I mean, yeah, it covers a little bit of it, but you can see around it really well. All right, so now for the negatives. Honestly, I really don't have many negatives. There's only one that I can think of that might be a nice feature on this particular model. There are other Allen models that have a locking bolt down there at the bottom on your hitch, so when you take your bikes off, say you go on like a mountain biking trail or something like that, and you're away from your car for a long period of time riding your bikes, and you're afraid that somebody might try to steal your bike rack, there is a locking pin on some of the newer models, or you can just purchase it separately. Go to any bike place or any trailer place and get a locking pin for it as well. So this one doesn't have a locking pin. Some of the newer models might have a locking pin. I'll put links to all those in there as well. Check out the links in the description for all this stuff. Other than that, I don't have anything negative to say about this. I mean, I really like this bike rack system. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit that like button if you did. Also, please subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Share it with all your friends. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. Be safe out there. Have fun.